Now for this video, we're gonna be tackling about homogeneous differential equation and auxiliary equation that is about imaginary roots. So we have the equation d squared minus 2d plus 5 y is equal to 0. So how to identify that it is imaginary roots? So first, as what you can observe here, in this quadratic equation, we can't factor out the whole exact roots of d here. So first, we're gonna make it an auxiliary equation. So this will become m squared minus 2m plus 5. So in order to get the exact roots or the exact whole number root in this equation, we're gonna have to use the quadratic equation formula, which is the x is equal to negative b positive negative square root of, we have b squared minus 4ac over 2a. So where should we find the value of these variables? So first, we're gonna identify the variables. So we have the a here, then the second term would be our b, and then the third term would be our c. So we're just gonna focus on its coefficient. So we have equals here, so this would be negative b, so we have negative 2 here. So we're just gonna get the coefficient of the term. So we have negative b, so this would be negative, since it is negative, so this would be negative 2 positive negative square root of our b is negative 2, so we're just gonna square that, squared minus 4, and our a is 1, since the coefficient here is 1, we're just gonna imagine that. So this would be 1 times c is 5, this would be 5 over, we have 2 times 1, which is the value of a. So now we're gonna solve for this equation. So we have negative times negative 2, this will become 2 positive or plus minus the square root of, we have 1 times 5, this will be 5 times negative 4 is 20, since we have negative 2 squared here. So negative 2 times negative 2 is equal to positive 4. So positive 4 minus 20, so we have negative 16 over 2 times 1 is 2. So we almost have the value for this or the roots for this equation. So we have, this would be, we're gonna write 2 plus, we're gonna factor out this, or we're gonna factor out this equation. So this would be plus square root of negative 16 over 2, then the other one is 2 minus, since positive negative, so derivative of that, so this will be minus negative 16 over 2. So Now we're gonna factor this, or we're gonna square this 16 here. So we have 2 plus the, what do you call this, the square root of negative 16 is negative 4. So this would be negative 4. So we're just gonna divide it by 2. Then the other one is also negative, so this would be positive. So this would be 2 plus 4 over 2. So this would be I, since square root. So I. So for our roots in this equation, we have, we're gonna put it here. So is equal to 2 over 2 is simply 1 plus negative 4i over 2, just simply, no, this would be negative, sorry, negative 2i rather. Then the other one is 1 also, but plus 2i. So we already have the roots for this equation. So we're gonna put it or write it in its standard form. So the standard form for the imaginary roots in homogeneous DE is this: y is equal to, so e to the power of a sub a times x rather, times the quantity of, we have c sub 1 cosine of bx plus c sub 2 sine of bx. So this would be our standard form for imaginary roots. So we have y, so we're gonna substitute the terms here, or the values, or the roots rather. So we have e, ra here is this, the first term of the root. So we have the same root, so we're just gonna put here 1x, or just simply put x, so that doesn't matter. There's quantity of c sub 1 cosine of bx. So rb here is this term, so we're just gonna disregard the sign here. So this would be 2x plus c sub 2 sine. So also we're gonna use this term, so no matter what the sign here, we're just gonna put the 2, so there shouldn't be negative here. So this would be sine 2x. So right now we already have the imaginary roots for this equation. So this would be our final answer for this equation.